Is your dream to become a successful content creator? If that is the case, then this is the video for you. Hey guys, we're Jacky. I'm back with another video, and today, if y'all cannot tell from the title of the video, we are here with the reality of becoming a content creator in 2025. So with that being said, let's jump right into today's video. But before we even start, this is one thing I have to say, is that this is not gonna be one of those scam videos like a lot of videos that I have personally been seeing, as I've been seeing a lot of fake videos on like people saying, oh, this is what you gotta do to blow up in 2025, X, Y, and Z. This is just the harsh reality of becoming a content creator in 2025. And the only reason I say that is because in 2025, earlier this year, I decided to quit my job as being a manager in retail to focus on my dreams of becoming a successful content creator. I've had a lot of ups and downs, and I am going to be very transparent throughout my journey, truthfully. So with that, the past probably 2-ish months, maybe a month to almost 2 months, have probably been my best career in content making ever. The only reason I say that is because early on in April, I had this video go viral. That video went super viral on Instagram, and it's over 10 million views on Instagram, and it's over 5 million views on TikTok. And right now I'm filming this video on June 12th, Thursday, 2025. And earlier this week, I had this video go viral. And that video is over 1 million views on Instagram. So combining both of those videos, not only that, I have another video that went over 1 million views that I'm not mentioning. So with that being said, over the past 2 months, I've had 15 million people view me and see my face before. With that, yes, I did grow a lot on Instagram, because I went from 400 followers on Instagram all the way up to 23,000 followers on Instagram. But here's the truth about those videos, because I know some of you guys might be looking at me and being like, oh, you are set for life. You never have to work another normal job in the rest of my life. That's completely not true, because the reason why I say that is because Instagram does not have a monetization program like YouTube or even TikTok. I looked it up on ChatGPT, and I'm gonna put it up somewhere on the screen. And basically, the only way you make money on Instagram is if you have like an affiliate thing and you get people to join that, or you sell merch, I guess, or brand promotions, brand deals. Yeah, I have none of those. And truthfully, right now, I am looking for a job. I'm looking for a job, not gonna lie to y'all. People think content creation is sweet and easy, but that's the harsh reality for it, because just because you go viral on Instagram does not mean you're going to be set for the rest of your life. Instagram changed its monetization rules early this year. And I'm not mad at Instagram at all. I love Instagram. I'm thankful for Instagram, as that's the platform I blew up on. And I'm very thankful for that. And right now I'm slowly capitalizing everything and continue to post daily and continue to grind and build a following on Instagram that hopefully can transfer over to other platforms eventually that can help me make revenue. But for right now, I just want to be completely blunt and honest with you guys. So with that being said, you guys might be thinking about, oh, what about TikTok? You got a video over 5 million on TikTok. TikTok monetization's revenue thing, it sucks. TikTok's revenues, they barely pay you for your videos unless you're like a big content creator, I'm assuming, because I have not made anything. Max money I've made from TikTok, maybe like a little bit over $100, and I have over 30,000 followers on TikTok, and I have over 1 million likes on TikTok, and probably combined video views wise, I probably have a lot, probably over 10 million, maybe even close to like 15, 20 million, who knows? But yeah, the video that went over 5 million views on TikTok, TikTok did not select that video to monetize, so I get nothing from it. I don't know how TikTok's algorithm works. I don't really know, because I was not taught anything when going into this field. I genuinely have no clue. I tried to look up on YouTube University, but truthfully, honestly, on YouTube, a lot of the videos that I see are like, not gonna say scam videos, but they don't feel like they're doing it for the right reason, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is that I see a lot of pages on YouTube, and I don't hate them. This is no hate towards anyone. I respect everyone's hustle. But essentially what they do is they be like, oh, I made $10,000 a month from my clip farming page on TikTok, Instagram, X, Y, and Z, and this is what you need to do that. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. Not everyone gets lucky with making money on social media, as I feel like it's very hard to make money on social media, if that makes sense now. And it's not hard because of what has to be done to make money. It's only hard because this field is so competitive right now. The only reason I say that is because I bet you 9 out of 10 people who watch this video are people who want to be a content creator. And here's my genuine advice to anyone who really wants to pursue becoming a content creator. Becoming a content creator in 2025 is going to be hard. It's not going to be as easy as it was back in the day, because everyone now wants to be a content creator. Respectfully, not everyone is going to blow up overnight, and it's going to be a constant grind. And the key to content creation is consistency. I cannot emphasize that enough, is that consistency is really what you need to become a successful content creator. The reason why I say it's consistency is because you don't know what video is going to blow up next. But if people see that you are consistently posting every day, every other day, X, Y, and Z, you are set up for more success than someone who posts barely once a month. No disrespect to people who have things in their drafts that don't be posted, you know what I'm saying? The main thing that I would say to a new person who wants to become a content creator is upload as much as you can. You cannot be a perfectionist right now, especially if you're small, because you have to get your content out there so that people can see your content. You have to figure out what works and what doesn't work. What works for me right now is me saying that I'm different Asian people, because not to say people are, you know, racist, but a lot of people assume that all Asians look alike, so I'm really feeding into that. And trust me, sometimes you'll be surprised on what goes viral, because I genuinely had no clue that this will go viral, but it did. So I'm trying to capitalize on my growth. So I guess essentially what I'm trying to say is that it's not always going to be sweet and sunshines and rainbows of content creation, because there are going to be days where you are down on yourself. Because trust me, I have plenty of those days. And yes, it's always good to be optimistic, but it's also okay to be realistic sometimes. So with that being said, if you are going into content creation in 2025, make sure you go into it for the right reason, because there are going to be days that are going to be tough, and you have to stay strong. And what I mean by the right reason is, don't go into content creation thinking you're gonna blow up and be the next Kai Cenat, right? If you do, then congratulations. This video has nothing to do with you. I only mention that is because not everyone blows up overnight. And I'm not saying Kai Cenat blew up overnight, because I understand he had his growth and all that stuff. His story is his story. But you have to remember that your content journey is gonna be your own individual story, and it's not gonna be the same as everyone else's. So what I mean is, definitely, if you go into content creation, make sure you go into it knowing that this is your dream and that it's going to be hard, but as long as you have fun doing what you're doing. Never make it feel like it's a job, right? And I feel like, yes, of course, when money does roll in, you're gonna view it as a job, but I feel like that's kind of what kills content creators. Don't ever view it as a job, and always look at it as something that you enjoy doing, having fun doing, pulling out the camera, filming yourself with friends, filming yourself play games. Always view it as a form of entertainment for yourself, as it's fun for you to do. Don't ever make it feel like it's a chore. Don't ever make it feel like you have to do it, because once you get to that feeling, that's when you're cooked. Trust me, I have from personal experience. And trust me, I know this from my own personal experience, because I've been making content for over 10 years now. I started probably back in 2014, right? Some of you guys were probably born in 2014. And I am 24 years old right now. I am 2 years removed from college, and I am sitting here following my dreams of making it big as a content creator. Back then, when I viewed it as a job, that was my downfall. right? When I viewed myself, because I was very upset because I was overthinking X, Y, and Z, and it just wasn't fun no more when I felt like, it was like, I have to do this because it wasn't fun no more. My mindset going into this now is like, I'm gonna make videos that I wanna make. I wanna do X, Y, and Z. Of course, I'll take feedback from you guys too, but honestly, I kind of stopped worrying about the numbers too, right? Because most businesses look at numbers, and once you see down numbers, you see that as a negative thing. For me, I kind of view it as the same as a business back then, but now I view it as like, if my numbers are down, what can I do to bring them back up? What can I adjust? X, Y, and Z, right? I don't want to contradict myself with what I'm saying, is that I just try to have fun with what I do now. I don't want to feel like I'm forced to record. I don't want to feel like I'm forced to film. I don't want to feel like I'm forced to make content. I want to just make content that I personally would want to watch. So long story short, I don't want to ramble too much because I feel like I've rambled a lot already, but essentially I want you guys to understand that it's not going to be all sweet fun and sunshine as a content creator. Yes, you might have one video that blows up, but that doesn't mean you're guaranteed a check. I have multiple videos that have blown up and I've made maybe over $100 over social media. And truthfully, there's only 2 platforms that I make money off of right now, which is TikTok and Twitch. And I haven't even gotten a paycheck from Twitch because I've only made like $4. And on TikTok, my most revenue comes from donations. It doesn't even come from the monetization system. And when it comes to donations, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm a guy. I don't have some body parts that some other people do, right? And I'm not like, I'm attractive, don't get me wrong, but it's like, not everyone thinks I'm attractive, you know? So like, not everyone's gonna donate to me. So it's let me shut up. Social media is going to be a struggle, a hard thing. It's competitive, very, very competitive right now. And it takes a lot of mental mindset, a mental will, heart, grind, determination. It's basically just like anything else you want to achieve in life, right? You're going to have to work hard. You're gonna have to put in the hours. You're gonna have to do things that you don't want to do sometimes, and you just have to sacrifice because that's what it's come to. I hope I'm making sense, y'all. I really hope I'm making sense because I'm genuinely trying to make this video be just showing you guys the truth of content creation. Anyways, I hope that this video helps out someone. I hope I inspired someone, you know, maybe, or you guys got some knowledge from this, because long story short, I guess the reason why I make this video is because just because you go viral and, you know, X, Y, and Z, you don't make money off of social media sometimes, because sometimes it's hard to make money off of social media. Or maybe it's a personal skill issue, as I don't know how to make money off of social media. I guess long story short though, to conclude this video, I think I'm making this video because I just wanted to be honest and genuine with y'all, because I saw a lot of videos on social media and just the fact that sometimes people lie. You know what I'm saying? We live in a day and age where everyone lies. Because for me personally, I see a lot of viewers on TikTok saying like, oh, post your content, support small creators, X, Y, and Z. I will tell you guys this right now. Be very, very careful who you associate with, because I feel like, I don't know why, and this might just be my gut feeling, but I feel like a lot of small content creators don't genuinely support other small content creators. That might be a controversial take, because y'all might be saying, no, I do this and that. Let me take this back to an old age when small YouTubers used to do this. The sub for sub, that does not work. You know why that does not work? Is because people nowadays and people back then, it's people throughout the whole time, have been selfish, right? They only want the sub for sub because they think they get the subscriber that helps them grow, sure, but it doesn't help them in the long run, because they don't get the views that they want. That's why I regret going through all my friends' phones and taking them and subscribing to my own YouTube channel, because they don't really watch me for real. And yes, I have over 1,000 followers on YouTube, but my watch hours are like non-existent. So what I say is just be very careful who you associate with as a creator, because not everyone is genuine and not everyone's gonna have the same interest or whatever is in your best interest as you. Oh my God, I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. Yeah, I hope this video helps someone out. That's really all I'm gonna have for you guys, because yeah, just the truth of becoming a content creator. But with that being said though, that's really all I have for you guys in today's video. I really hope that this video is reaching the right target audience, and I really hope you guys are understanding what I say. And that's really all I have for you guys in today's video. So with that, enough of me yapping, enough of me rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe, and your boy is out.